Hi everyone, you're just in time, and this is another episode of Justin Reviews It, where I give my opinion and insights about a movie. And for today's video, I will feature one of the Valentine's movie for this year, XX Lovers, starring Jolina Magdangal, Marvin Agustin, and Loisa Andalio, and JK Labajo. And it's directed by Direct JP Habak. Let's go. So before I start with my movie review, disclaimer lang, I'm just a movie enthusiast. I'm not a critic. I'm a normal citizen who has his opinion and review of a movie, and that's normal, guys. And I try to be as objective as I can when I'm giving my opinion about anything, about especially in my movie reviews. You can disagree with me with the things that I will say, but don't bash, no. Let's not throw hate, okay? And also another disclaimer, I might be saying some spoilers about the movie. So if you haven't watched the movie yet and you don't want to be spoiled, you can skip this video first and then come back again later if you've already watched the film, and we can compare our opinions and notes on the said film. So, yeah, I guess I would start with how many people did I see watching the film. I watched the movie in Robinson's Malolos, and it was the second screening at that time. The cinema actually was almost empty. We were like three inside the cinema. I was expecting more people to watch the film. Yan. Actually, medyo late nga ako nakapasok. Mga late ako ng 5 minutes. I'll take that into account then because I might have missed a lot of information in at the beginning of the movie. Of course, that's very vital yung kung paano inintroduce yung mismong pelikula. Actually, when I entered the movie, the first one that I saw was Judy Ann and Maylin Dizon talking to Jolina in a lunch scene. My initial reaction was, oh, nandito pala si Judy Ann tsaka si Maylin. I didn't know na nandito pala sila. So, meron silang parang roles dito pa. Pero very slight role lang naman. So, tingin ko nga, shoot lang yung mga scenes nung dalawa sa isang take lang eh. Kasi, naulit lang din yung mismong scene na yon, lunchtime din sa dulo ng pelikula. Pero I think isang araw lang din sinut yun. Magsimula tayo dun sa pinaka-story. Actually, ang daming good points nung pelikula. Especially dun sa story. It's very relatable. Especially, ako, nakarelate ako dun sa part ni Loisa. Kapag kasi tungkol sa family yung pelikula, very makaka-relate ka naman talaga instantly. I like that I did not have any questions, ba't hindi ganito ganyan? 'Di ba usually kapag yung hindi maraming loopholes yung pelikula, mapapa-question ka, ano nangyari dito? Ganyan ganyan. Everything was well explained. So, I like that aspect. The whole film was just chill, very rom-com. Ang atake nila is yung parang 90s rom-com film. Very light lang. Meron ding mga problema sa climax, pero they did not dwell on that very much. They moved on from the conflict very quickly. Nung nagpunta si Jolina sa Malta, nasabi ko na lang na, ay, budgeted tong pelikula. Kasi wow, nag-shoot sa ibang bansa. At sa Malta. Hindi naman usually nag-shoot doon ng pelikula yung mga Pilipino, mga Pinoy, di ba usually sa Hong Kong, sa Singapore, mga ganyan. Pero sa Malta, kakaiba. May budget tong pelikulang to. Tapos, yung mismong mga linyahan nila doon sa pelikula, very trendy, sumasabay sa kung anong in ngayon sa Pilipinas. Nabanggit doon yung kasamaan, saka versus kadiliman. Tawan-tawa ako doon. Tapos pati yung OA, lagi nilang si OA, di ba? Dati naging trending din yun before. Until now naman. Tinanay nilang ibalik yung 90s rom-com feels, pero hindi sila outdated sa kung ano yung in ngayon sa present. So, that's good, no? Na-incorporate pa rin nila kung ano yung trending ngayon. Tapos, natatawa rin ako tuwing ginagawa nila yung mga subtle imitation of what Jolina and Marvin has gone through in their past relationship. Napapanood ko kasi yan sa GGV yung nag-I love you ako sa'yo pero hindi ka, thank you yung sinabi sa akin. Yung mga ganon. Kung fan kayo ni Jolina tsaka ni Marvin or their love team, mapapansin niyo yung mga ganong hint sa script. Pinaka-story naman niya, I think it's good. Hindi naman siya putyo-putyo din kasi marami din naman siyang complex. Yung POV ni Marvin, pinakita rin naman, pati yung POV ni Jolina, and even yung POV ni Loisa, kung ano yung pinagdadaanan ng anak, kung ano yung pinagdadaanan ng naiwang nanay na nag-alaga sa anak, and kung ano yung naging problema ni Marvin din. So, ano naman siya, quickly na lathala naman lahat ng information, and napagtagpi-tagpi rin naman. And actually, I liked how it ended. Hindi nila finurse yung bagay na magiging cliche na masyado kung gagawin nilang ganon. But na lang nag-stick sila sa kung ano yung mas realistic na ending for both of them. And for Marvin and Jolina's characters, actually, nagkaroon ako ng confusion. I'm not really sure if this one is a continuation of their previous film. Kasi medyo similar yung atake nila na yung, especially yung sa pagiging mag-best friend, sa Baguio. Hindi po ako naging, hindi kasi ako naging masyadong fan ng, I'm a 90s baby, no, guys. Pero medyo doon ako sa late 90s na. So, growing up, I was not able to watch their love team's, parang peak. Pero tatandaan ko yung linya nila sa pelikula na best friend mo lang ako. Yun. Alam ko si Juliana nagsabi nun. And nag-stick sila doon sa ganong story na best friend lang sila in the end. So, I like that. Very light lang yung pelikula. Hindi ako na-stress. Nakakatuwa. So, let's talk about their characters. So, si Jolina, hands down, napakagaling. Napakagaling lang. Ang galing niya sa rom-com talaga, as in. Tapos, kitang-kita mo yung chemistry niya with Marvin Agustin. Hindi sila pilit. Talagang kikiligin ka kahit hindi ka naman talaga fan nung kanilang love team. Parang doon mo lang sila na-meet. Pero makikita mo sa kanila na meron silang camaraderie or meron silang chemistry na sila lang meron, hindi nila pilit sa mga bawat scenes. Natatawa ako sa mga exchanges nila. Alam mo naman yung dalawa, very kengkoy. Kayang-kaya nilang gawin yon. Hindi sila awkward na magpatawa. Parang Tony G levels. Yung ganun ba yung si Jolina? Siguro, dun sa time ni Jolina, siya yung Tony G sa rom-com when it comes to rom-com. Yung kay Loisa naman, guys, actually, if you watch my previous movie reviews, I have already reviewed one film of Loisa, which is the James, Pat, and Dave. If you guys remember that film. The one with Ronnie Alonte and Donnie Pangilinan and si Loisa yung ka-love triangle nila. Yun yung last time na napanood ko kay Loisa. I can say na sobrang nag-improve yung acting niya. Sobrang hindi na siya pilit. Dati kasi medyo makikita mo sa kanya yung parang pilit pa siya. Yung parang ay acting lang to, yung ganun. Hindi yung natural ba na parang nag-exchange sila ng linya. Pero sa kanya ngayon, medyo nag-improve siya, nakakatawa. Nakakasabay na siya dun sa mga veteranong artista, katulad ni Marvin, tsaka ni Jolina. Hindi na siya yung kinakain baga nung scene. So, nakakasabay na siya. Ang medyo na-awkwardan lang ako sa mga artista ay si JK. Medyo hindi ko alam kung fit ba sa kanya yung role or ganun talaga kasi yung nire-require din ng character niya. Medyo indifferent, aloof, medyo walang opinion sa buhay, yung ganyan. Kaya subtle lang yung kanya acting. Siguro nga, ganun nga talaga kasi di ko siya masyado naramdaman. Hindi masyado impactful yung acting niya to contribute much on the scenes. Ganun ba? Pero yun nga din kasi yung nire-require ng character niya. Yung talagang, lang siya, passive lang. Yung under the saya ng kanyang mga magulang, mga ganyan. All in all, I like the film. It was a feel-good movie lang. Hindi siya yung mabigat. Lalo Valentine's Day. Mag-isa lang po ako nanood, Tapong ka-date. And my rating for this film is 8 Actually, I did not notice much of the technical aspect of the movie. I noticed na maganda yung shots sa Malta, pero hindi na ako masyado nag-dwell on those aspects, on those things, kasi una, hindi naman din ako expert doon. Ang ganda rin talaga ng comedic timing ni Marvin tsaka ni Jolina. Dalan-dala talaga nila yung pelikula, hands down. Ang galing nilang maging magpartner sa mapapaisip ka talaga na talagang sila yung rom-com prince and princess siguro nung panahon nila. Like, kidding aside, ang galing talaga nilang magpatawa. And at the same time, magpakilig. Yan. That's it for my movie review. If you guys agree with me or even disagree with my opinions, you can comment below and we can exchange ideas or exchange our and discuss. Basta ano lang, chill lang, walang bashers. Ayan. So, thank you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell for more updates. And that's it for my Just in Time. And so it can also be your time. Bye-bye.